Back to my channel, Crafter's Log. Today I am, well, again, if you watched my, I had one other video come out that was for a small shop, like a mom and pop quilt shop, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find some smaller shops to get noticed. Not like my little channel of less than 1,500 can do much, but you know, every little bit helps. So what I found another one. This was another group another shop that I found in a Facebook group, as well as they do have a Discord channel too, and I'll post that in the description. This one I'm doing now is, I believe it's Reverie Fabrics, and they are out of Massachusetts. And the name, what town? I don't remember the actual town. It might begin with a W. I could be wrong. Anywho, they're online only, and I'll put their description in the box. And what I got from them, I didn't get a whole lot, but I did a little shopping. And on her shop, it looks like they got their pre-cuts, they got by the yards, all that good stuff there. And so let's dig in, because I got a fat quarter. I got a fat quarter bundle, and I believe it's Snow Days by Mr. I'm gonna have to look it up because I don't want to get it wrong. Mr. Domestic, maybe? Could be wrong. Yep, Mr. Domestic for Art Gallery Fabrics, and it's called Snow Day. So it's 12 pieces, and I got it on sale for $32, and it's normally $48. Nice little sale. Nice little sale. I love Christmas. I love Christmas fabrics. Of course, with your fat quarters, I don't know what you can get done with a 12 count fat quarter. So I'll be looking for projects that I can do with that. But let's dig into the colors, because they're not your typical winter. Well, I guess it'd be more winter and not Christmas, but it's gonna be more wintry stuff. But they're great colors. So here we go. Number one, and it's upside down, of course. I'm just loving the blues and the greens. This bundle is so cute. This is like, and one of the things that I picked up on it is because like this one here in particular, it looks like a cross stitch, and I love cross stitching. I haven't done cross stitching in a while, but this piece is cute here. Oh, binge watch, pajama day, sew, fuzzy slippers, getting the sled. I love all that. I love. You sled. So let's see, I'm 52. I'll be 53 this year. And about 3 years ago, might have been 3, almost 4 years ago, my daughter and I, look at that color. My husband was at work, and we lived down in Northwest Arkansas at the time, and it snowed, and we didn't have a sled. And I say sled because we have this here, but we did have a big, huge TV box, and we were able to get on that TV box and slide down. And so if you're familiar with Northwest Arkansas, it's very hilly, and so all the yards sloped, and there was nothing flat. So I mean, we lucked out. And so we used a big old huge TV box, and we were able to slide down our front yard into like a little ditch kind of thing before the road. It was fun. So it was one of the biggest memories I have with her. And she's 13 at the time. So I mean, we were, you know, just being kids. So this green here is so pretty. And the colors, they complement so well. Then, of course, after you're sledding and all that snow stuff, you got to go in and have yourself a hot cocoa, hot toddy, you know, coffee, something warmed you up. These sweaters are adorable. You know, they got your cable knit and your quilting and cross stitching and all that kind of stuff. So it like gives you a little vibe of all the fiber art that can be done with fabrics. Here's another one of my favorites too. Love this. And a little cross stitch there. I love it. What is your favorite snow memory? Your snow day memory? I think that one, sledding with my daughter. you know, and seeing her light up and scream down the hill. It wasn't very big, but it was steep enough to where you got a good going. You got good, you know, you went pretty hardcore down it. Like the basket weave, that one's pretty neat. So I found this shop, Reverie Fabrics. I believe the owner is Melanie. Her fabric was pretty cute. I mean, the fabrics are pretty cute, and I'll pop on her site here with you on me, and we can take a look to see what else she's got going on. This one's real cute too. Building a snowman. We tried building a snowman this year with the snow that we got down here in Southwest Arkansas, and it was so powdery and so soft. We just couldn't get it. You know, we couldn't get it to stick. But that's okay. So 12 little pieces here. And what is your favorite fat quarter project? Because I always like ideas. And that's why I started off with doing the subscription boxes, because it gave you the projects with the fabric. And it like took a lot of the guesswork out of what you were going to make with that fabric. Do you go into did you go into the shops, or do you shop online with the intent of already having a project in mind? Do you like going in just to take a look and then coming out with a whole bunch of stuff that you still have to figure out what you're going to do with? Because that is me. That is me. Of course, with just starting out, you know, starting with just the subscription boxes, I always had small pieces left over, and I didn't quite have enough. But now that I've started going and doing fabric hauls, and you're finding little shops like this to buy from, I'm now having to come up with, okay, what am I going to do with this stuff? And so this here, I mean, it's 12 fat quarters. Not quite sure how to utilize this up completely unless I do pair it up with some other stuff and make a nice quilt. Because I believe I'm going to start making, I better get my butt in gear if I want to make quilts for family members this year. You know, and if you do make quilts for family members, do you pick one person, or do you make one per family? Like I have 3 brothers that are still living right now, and then their wives, you know, their kids. Like, where do you start? You know, do you start with the youngest, or do you start with the oldest? That way they could, you know, they'll at least get one from you. I don't know. Okay, so that bundle was $32. This next piece here was on sale, and I picked this up for $8 for a full yard. Super cute, little bunnies. And I don't have any Easter fabric, but this will come in handy for something. And I probably will end up doing little Easter gift bags, reusable gift bags. I know I have one of my viewers. She's like, I'm going to come get that box from you. I unboxed a box, and it was just beautiful solids and everything else. And it kills her every time I say that I'm going to use it for reusable napkins or handkerchiefs or reusable gift bags. You know, she calls herself a fabric snob. I love her. She does give me some great ideas. But I'm more apt to get something that people are going to use and at a price that people can afford, you know, because we all know making quilts and trying to sell them for the price that they're worth is not, you don't get what you put into it, and people just don't understand that. So I try to go on the smaller side, something that will still be reusable and still pretty fabrics and nice to the touch, still handmade, you know. But I will tell you, you know, that little viewer, you know, because I know she'll watch it, I do plan on making a quilt. I promise you that. I just got to find the right pattern that's going to be easy for me. Okay, the next piece I have is called Effervescent Vivid. Great pattern. Look at that. Great pattern. This is on sale. I got this on sale for $8 a yard. And I think all the yardages I got were $8 a yard. It's a great price. Great price. Pretty colors. Again, don't know. And I do have 3 pieces that, you know, for a 3-yard quilt. So a throw quilt or something, a lap quilt that you can throw in the car during winter. Real pretty. I think this could be displayed all year round. Again, this is called Glowy Bosque. Glowy Bosque. by the way, again, and it was $8 a yard. Real pretty, super, super pretty. I will post Mel's link. Is it Mel? Yes, Mel for Reverie. I'll post her link. And the last piece I got from her, this one is called Sun Moon, which is great. And I think I'll be able to get these 3 pieces. And of course, I think I'll need another, I'll need another color. So I'll have to pop onto her site and see what other color I can throw in there. Because just to get them to flow a little bit better, which I do think they go, especially with that color right there, this color here and this one here. And then the pinks will tie in, so they'll all kind of flow into each other. But I might need to get something with this little green in here just to make for a 4th one in there. What do you think? Yeah, maybe. So great little haul from that shop. Reverie, they're out of Massachusetts and they're online only. I'll post everything on there. Let me know if you know of any other little shops that you like to go to. Either visit online if they, well, they're going to have to be either in my area because I'm in the Southwest Missouri area. So they're going to need to be somewhere I can drive within the hour and a half kind of thing. Or they have an online shopping. So I'd love to help support them. And just, yeah, put them in the comments, and then I will search them up, and then we'll get them up on the YouTubes and see what we can do. Anyways, have a great evening. Enjoy spring. It's pretty nice here today. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.